Well, this is a new trend. Everybody's moving into their car, their vehicle, their tiny home, their van life, car life. Everybody's living in different spots and campgrounds and trying to find a place to park every night so that they can do this, rest and sleep and not pay rent and make it work. It's all over TikTok. And today I wanted to show you just what some of these videos look like.
Car life is trending, which is perfect timing because today marks 5 years that I've been living in my car.
Here are my 3 tips for how to live in your car. And as someone that's lived in my car for 7 months now, I wanted to give some of my tips.
This is a day in the life of a 25-year-old who lives in a car with his wife.
It's really not that crazy.
You guys might be wondering where I'm going. Where am I going? I got my pillow. You know, the thing is, there's so many videos right now, and people are saying that they're moving into their car. Now, although I believe most of them, some I just don't believe.
Living in my car in the winter and it's 23 degrees out right now and it's getting cold in here. I don't want to just leave my car idling for hours because it's got this new car. We got to make it last. Ordered this mini portable heater from Amazon and I'm going to plug it into my power station and we're going to see how much battery it uses and how long it takes to warm this car. We'll just put it right up here and let there be heat. Come back when it's warm enough and we'll see how long it takes. And most importantly, how much battery it uses.
How do I stay safe living in this car? I'll show you. Seatbelt. Meet door handle. Door handle. Meet seatbelt. You're going to pull it through. You're going to make sure that it's locked like this. And then you're going to plug it like this. To keep safe is we have all of my friends and family that I trust very much to follow my location on the Find My app on my iPhone.
Some I just don't believe. Is the new car life just a thing? Or is it real?
I'm going to show you guys how I use the restroom in my car. So I have this strainer, which might seem a bit odd, but the shape is perfect. I try to be resourceful, so I just try to use stuff that I already own. And this low-key was perfect. I use the restroom in trash bags. I don't like to use anything that's reusable. It gets disgusting. Then you have to worry about cleaning it. And it's just not worth it. These are the trash bags I use. I get them from Target. They're just little 4-gallon ones. They come on a roll. It's really not that crazy.
Got one strainer over here. And I need to trash bag. Just like that. Top of the strainer, this. So that I can use the bathroom. Hey, that's pretty nifty. Right there. Portable potty. God, who knew?
It's TMI to show you the squatting. It's really not that crazy. And once I'm finished, I just tie it in a knot and then immediately go throw it away in a trash can.
She said that I was just gonna squat like this in the car. And now, yeah, we better test that out.
When I go number 2, I always have these wet wipes that I use. Way better than regular toilet paper. And then it just follows the same process. Immediately as I'm done, tie it up, throw it out, never think of it again.
Huh. That's pretty cool. It actually works. There's my yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then there it is. Who knew?
Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is my Ford Escape that I turned into a tiny home. I often get asked how I stay warm at night, and it's pretty simple. I just plug my heated blanket into my Jackery 1000. I just turn it on, and it lasts all night. And because I use the Jackery, I don't have to worry about my car's battery draining. Then, in the morning, I can use my Jackery to make some hot food. I just plug my toaster into the Jackery, and it uses about 720 watts. It's super convenient to be able to cook food on the road, especially during the winter when it's super cold. Check out my profile for other videos using Jackery, and their products are linked in my bio.
I want to see, can you really live in your vehicle right now? I got my pillow and I got a blanket. Let's see what it's like.
Been another bullshit day with me. Today I woke up, I realized I stunk, so I ripped my shirt off before I contemplated why I'm even here. What is life? And then I made my bed, which lately just consists of me wadding up my blankets and hiding them under my pillow.
I got my stuff, so I don't know what I'd have to do first. Maybe I'm gonna put down my pillow and my blanket. I don't know if I could really do this at my age, but let's look and see how some other people are making this work. Excuse me while I get my blanket and my pillow and get cozy. Let's watch.
Tip number 1, have your window covers. Privacy is very important, especially at the nighttime. So you want to get a sun shield, you want to get window covers, things for your windows when you're sleeping. I literally use pillowcases and I feel like I'm fine, so.
Time for me to take down my window covers. If you haven't seen me do this before, I don't know. I made so many videos about these window covers.
I've been watching several of these videos, and one thing that they say for sure is that you gotta have window protection, especially to block out people from watching you at night.
I'll eat your brain. I grab these over here, which they're always on this side, and I just start putting them on. Both where Snorlax is, and I'm moving over there.
Tip number 2, create some sort of blueprint for the organization of your living space. I tried creating one before I lived in my car, and I realized that everything I wanted to bring with me was not going to fit.
So my passenger front door, the very first things are some Advil, chapstick, lip gloss, and hand sanitizer. Next, in the bottom drawer, you have a pregnancy test, my cat toy, just in case. Baby wipes, an extra screen protector, room spray from Bath and Body Works, some fragrance, and a toothbrush.
Alright, I don't want anybody to have to deal with how I smell, so I'm using this room spray as if it's perfume. I'm checking to make sure I have all of my things before I go into the gym, which we're not here to work out, we're just here for the water and the showers. This is how I bring my toiletries into the shower with me.
Come with me to get a midnight snack.
To the kitchen.
What the hell I burn this shit? Today's dinner, we are going to eat this. You get your leche squash. It's so good.
This is a day in the life of a 25-year-old who lives in a car with his wife. We both had work today, so we got up and started our morning routine by taking our window covers down, moving all of our bags around, and brushing our teeth. And we first stopped at a gas station to heat up some leftovers. One of the things that I miss and definitely took for granted in our apartment was obviously the convenience of cooking and everything else, but it's the ability to get home from work and just sit on our couch for a bit just to relax. We're constantly on the move for every simple task that we have for the day, and we don't get to relax until we get in the car for bed.
So this seems to be the new trend all over TikTok. People moving into their vehicles, giving up rent, saying that this is a better way. Some even say that they paid a fee to get out of their apartment lease to live in more comfy conditions, such as their car.
Today, I'm going to turn my car into a tiny home. I broke my lease and it cost me $6,582.
People who've decided to make the change and go from living in an apartment to choosing to live in their car.
I broke my lease because my rent was way too high.
Would you really live in your vehicle? Do you think it would be better than living in an apartment if you had a choice?
I could no longer mentally afford it. It was physically too much to pay my rent, to pay car payment, to pay electricity, to pay all of those bills.
There are some people who say that they choose to live in their vehicle to save money or avoid rent. No utilities, no bills, just you, some water, a warm blanket. Do you think you could do it?
It was just too much. I want in 15 years to have enough money to retire. So I wanted to start saving money, so I decided to give it up and move into my car.
Everybody's moving into their cars, car life, van life. Now, mind you, people that really have to live this way, I completely sympathize and understand, but there are some people that are just trying to get views and get your sympathy.
Just your support means everything while I'm going through this transition.
Snorlax again, and I stuck them under here. And all done. My back hurts.
I love living in my car. I know some people don't believe it and they think I'm miserable, but if you have watched my live streams or watched any of my videos, my past videos, I've been living out of this car for 4 months now, and I love it. Like, I don't cry myself to sleep anymore. I don't feel sad. Like, I just feel free, alive. I'm drinking hot cocoa that I got for free. Like, the guy just gave it to me for free, and I was like, okay. He's like, sure, just go on, walk out, you know, which is pretty cool. I don't know how to explain it, guys. This is like my home. I know I don't have a home necessarily, but out here, outdoors, in this car, and wherever I go is like my home.
Now, I'm not making fun of anybody who really is living in their vehicle, but people who are choosing to live in their vehicle, well, that might be a different story. Now, whether some of these people are actually living in their car or they're just doing it for sympathy, we'll never truly know. But there are some clues that are being left behind where others think that these people truly aren't living in their vehicles. For instance, the windows. Now, some people say that if you're truly living in your car, it's going to be packed with stuff. In my car right now, I've pretty much got a small cutlery set. But if you were really living in your car, like some people that I've seen, that I truly believe, the car would be packed with items. Others are simply maybe doing just like I did, grabbing a nice soft pillow and a warm blanket and going outside to make you feel sad for them, to donate money to them, or to get YouTube views. You be the judge. Leave me a comment and tell me what you truly think.